Both teams back on the field now as referee is getting ready. Linesmen coming over to this side of the field, getting ready for the start of the second half. 8 points to 2. An uphill struggle for Rathpeacon. Referee checking that everything is in order here in Park Inn, and ball thrown in, second half underway. Stalemate in the centre there as it comes down to the Rathpeacon man moving forward towards goal, gets this one in towards the corner, trying to bring his corner forward into play. The man with number 11 on his back, he got the point in right before half time. Ball goes out over the sideline. Referee signals to be seems to be going out for Castlemagner, and this one is going to be taken by their cornerback over there. Is it a Kieran O'Mahony or is it Dennis Mead? So Rathpeacon will need a few early scores. They scored very early in the first half. They'd want to do the same. Not a great ball pulled on in towards the full forward line. George O'Callaghan has the ball and passes the ball across in front of the goal. The goalkeeper comes out. He took a fair bag in the first half. He has that ball in his hand, puts it out over the sideline on this side of the field, however, and once more the pressure is back on Castlemagner at the start of the second half as Rathpeacon come in search of scores. This ball pulled on into the centre, race on here. Castlemagner man dives on it, makes a little bit of an intervention, makes it awkward for Rathpeacon, and away he comes. Great run out of defence by their captain, Sean Falvey. That's a mighty run. Sharpens the hurley, plays a low ball in towards his corner forward. The corner forward tries to get it up in the first attempt, tried to scoop it out to the wing forward. Didn't work on this occasion. Gets it as far as Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill for Rathpeacon, driving it up to the forward line. Well tapped out inside there. Castlemagner man coming across, loses possession, however. Ball squirts away. Castlemagner into it is number 5 there, right half back, Pat Kerr. Pat Kerr gets it. The second chance now to make the clearance, has to go and pick it up again. Ball going backwards, tough going there, and cleared out eventually by Kieran O'Mahony for Castlemagner, still battling hard, getting it out into this side of the field to the man all on his own. Ball goes off his fingertips. Won't come the first time, does the second time. That's the other number 5, playing well as Paul O'Neill. Gets the ball towards his centre half back, Cian Clifford gets it back, but back comes Brian Barry, so accurate in the first half. Brilliant pull by Paul O'Neill, in front of the goal, up they go. Georgie going for it, doesn't get it, however. Back and forward collide, back goes back for the ball, can't get it up. Castlemagner pushing it out, Rathpeacon moving towards goal, and Rathpeacon man fouled in possession. I think it was George O'Callaghan who was fouled, and a chance for them to bring it back to 5 points now at the beginning of the second half. We've got 2.5 minutes of play gone. Referee signalling exactly where it will be taken from, and a chance now, I think will it be Aidan O'Brien again to take this one. We should be happy with the point on this occasion. Referee waving back the Castlemagner man, Sean Falvey, and that's put over the bar. 3 points now for Rathpeacon, 8 points for Castlemagner. Hello? Yeah, Thomas up. Right, okay. Well, again, the Anna Kaidan so like television growing and so the film and run kinner off in like canish in the morning after Nori 4 groch Kaidan Osna Hamana a Castlemagner glúiste chun tosig 8 gúlíní gona 2 gúlíní ag lehama agus son agus ceanháin tuk ar nationis sa tandala ag Rathpeacon chances on their cool ag Castlemagner gan ómatáin ní raidig do é hógant ach tá ferracoig immert mar lámhas ach blian de bara is tá sé únta crín ar fad os na pocan na séra fada a cuicín aimséige a sé seasamhosciún ceann eile sa féláir a cuicín ige siúd ceannig Crúra Maracú, Counting Gaptain, Sean O'Fall Vegas, Counting Sean Cottage Dick Sakune, Shinny the score na Tataka Castlemagner, Aka Erin Devel in Skill, V Coolin Lutrish, Feh second, Sikirla, Rathpeacon, Agus Ni Wurder and Tonna Coolin, Gudi Dirk, or Villan the Lahama, on Kelson Bolta, a Rishik Debara, Harad Trasnan, Anna Hespantas, Crinisha Hespanti Gavarsha, Negulini Gunitri, Gaw Cool Glanid in the Forne, Agus Gakkasoluk, Derin Scale, Knock Faded Rathpeacon, Eagol Kinkini, and of Instant Tussahe. Kegavil Tussi Ivanica, the Mechaniman Order, who have soccer, the Shorshaw Calacoin, Giorgio Callahan, Dimmershele, Ipswich, Dimmershele, Galore Club of the Hall of Sassana, Dimmershele, Corting Coma, Car Cortisa Soccer, Ashe Gimmert Marlan Hossak, the Rathpeacon in Ashe Reshtakani King Shani Vaishe, Ashe Glantamac and Castlemagner, Macarian, Laculi, Larbil, Dahio Mahuna, who called Tegas, Tanning in Shade, Fanatalon, Tagan Nashkani, Rathpeacon and Son, Istakadro, Coolbar, Shana Kiragard, a Dullin Row, Achemin Shed, the Green Command, on Tussi, Agus and Council, Emiher Shakaran, Emiher Volegar Rish, Agus and Council, Kailte, Pocamac talking the topic, Row Hopping, Dun Ray Jormi Hall, Macatige, on Shan Valemur and Sa. I barkir in Chadona. Ach mar derim fear groch I don sachlaisha ni fede le Rathpeacon on lirho de glana amach on the coole agus tashe crohu go willid sa grad cat I grad social be na hamana pocamac pulte mach control on the park agus Rathpeacon a valurish Tiawnish Dachadro Chune, Goody Giorgio Callan, Tiakami Kadiani Giorgio Baltasha, the Boter and Kidor, Tagajardash, Gilor Skilly Gavarsa, Honoke, and Gimmert Idavana Corki, Sheer Bader, Denley and Nine, Saladin Check and Soccer, Sculptor and Schlitter Wigginson, August didn't check Halish, August Fat, Castlemagner attacked them up. Akbar Derim, August Katay Mehenish Satanala, Shock Nova Timel Satanala, Yan, Gakkasulakur, Castlemagner, a vegan crave Shaganacht, Iad Kunkeen, Negulini, Le Chikin, August Ganpi, Le Hafral Masmalat, the Rathpeacon, Hoxerella, Stefan Sunder Castlemagner, Kalish Dianter the Bara, August Shansakonish, Dull. Agus Shakulini agant in the forne agus tá gachéin cuman scéal go bheith sé seo aon taobh ribh deire na húile. Ar neis cúta sa stúdio a cheann. This free now to be taken by Brian Barry. 35 yards out from the Rathpeacon goal. It's high, and as has been all night, it's been accurate. And Brian Barry certainly making a name for himself in this match with his accuracy, having a super game for Castlemagner. Really, he is the difference between the two sides. When Rathpeacon get up into the Castlemagner danger area, they're not able to put away those chances. In the meantime, it comes down to the other side of the field. Give anything inside 65, 70 metres to Brian Barry, and the umpire is automatically reaching for the white flag. The ball in play, gone out of play on the far side of the field. It will be a sideline cut to Rathpeacon out of defence, about 42 or 43 metres out from their own goal, and they're trying to move that ball up the field, but every time they do, it's becoming more and more difficult for them to breach that Castlemagner defence, where Kieran O'Mahony, Alan Lucy, Dennis Mead, Pat Gare, David O'Mahony and Cian O'Sullivan are playing very, very well. This is another long ball in, trying to bring Georgie Callahan into the play. Georgie has this one. There was a tug of the jersey. He's heading for goal. He must get it in. He gets it in all right, but over the bar. There was a goal chance there. They needed that goal. But George, as the goalkeeper came out, the defender was holding him, shortened early, and that ball flashed over the bar. Rathpeacon would have preferred, of course, if it had gone under. It didn't, however. The game is down now to 6 again. Even though Castlemagner looked the better team, they're not putting this game away. They're letting it half open for Rathpeacon. And if we got a goal, it would certainly change the whole complexion of things here in Páirc Uí Rinn in this Junior B final. Castlemagner moving up the field again. Two of them there, like bees with the black and yellow, flicks this ball out over the sideline on the far side of the field, however, and to be a sideline cut out for Rathpeacon. No, it's going the other way. I thought the umpire had signalled out, but no, it's going in for Castlemagner. This one being about halfway between the 45 and the 65 in front of the Rathpeacon dugout. And I think that would be Pat Gare over there to take this. Lights on all evening. They were on before the end of the football here. That is cut low up along the sideline. Corner forward gets it, lets it go from him. Back it comes to the wing forward. Ball in stalemate over there. Rathpeacon defence tightening up. Gets this one out and well cleared out there by Brian Quinlan. Brian Quinlan only into space. That one's half blocked as it comes in again towards the Rathpeacon danger area. But there that man, Colossal, there for Rathpeacon is Cian Clifford getting it out, but it's coming back in spades. This one out to the centre forward and captain Sean Falvey, and Sean Falvey puts it over the black spot. It's 11 points now for Castlemagner, only 4 so far for Rathpeacon, and this one poked out, goes astray slightly, and on the run is Conor Murphy. Conor Murphy is fouled, I have no doubt, but we'll see Brian Barry come out to take this one for Castlemagner as they lead 11-4. They'll surely be hoping to extend this to 12-4, an 8-point lead, as we have played 10 minutes and a half of the second half. Yes, indeed, Brian Barry will take his time with this. As I say, he takes the same care as a golfer taking a putt. Those little blades of grass have to be moved out of the way. The feet have to be positioned properly. The hurley has to be held right, bending down over this one. Lifts and strikes, and there she goes. 12-4 to Castlemagner. It looks like there may be no way back for Rathpeacon unless Rathpeacon get a goal or two quickly. Out they come in the centre of the field, the Rathpeacon man going for it. Body checked out of the way in mid-air. That is a chance for them now from the 65, a free in, and out comes their free taker to take this one. I think this one is Aidan O'Brien coming out.
Come on, Rathpeacon!
Just outside the 65-metre line. This one is dropping in, but it swings off to the right and goes wide. A let off there for Castlemagner. As I say, they'll want to be taking all these scores. They'll want to be taking all these scores as they are now trailing by 8 triple scores on the scoreboard out into the centre of the field. Castlemagner captain Sean Falvey gets this one, flicks it over across to the far side of the field. A race on between back and forward. The forward gets there first, but the extra man comes in from Rathpeacon to win it. Down is their midfielder. Their midfielder is Brendan Aaron. That one driven into the space in front of the goal again. Georgie breaks it down. The defender gets it up. The defender takes a clatter as he clears it. Comes back again to Rathpeacon on the run. A chance here for number 12. He's fouled as he's going in. It's Derry Sullivan brought to ground. A free in for Rathpeacon. A chance for them again to get back to 5 points. To get 5 points up on the score, to bring it back to a 7-point game. At 8 points, it looks fairly lonesome. 7 points looks that little bit better. If you got another one after that, you'd only have 2 goals between the sides. And this one now to be taken by Aidan O'Brien. 40 yards out from the Castlemagner goal. We have played 12, nearly 13 minutes of the second half. The breeze rising here in Park Erin. Stiff enough now at the back of the Castlemagner, at the Rathpeacon boys. That one is over the bar, so it's down to a 7-point game. 12-5 now for Castlemagner. They're looking comfortable, but as I say, you never know if Rathpeacon's game plan is to get the ball into George O'Callaghan in front of the goal, hope that he can win it and bury a goal or 2 at this stage for the boys in blue. Out into the centre of the field again. Castlemagner tigerish after this one. It's their 12. Their 12 is Alan Morrissey. Gets it into the centre. Short and dip and Orly tried to add on with that ball into the centre. Down it comes. Well picked up there by their number 10. Number 10 is Conor Murphy, blocked down the first time. Rathpeacon around it and comes down to the midfielder. Breaking away for them is Brendan Aaron. Brendan Aaron is fouled as he tried to come away, and another free to Rathpeacon. If they can get another score now, they're certainly coming into the game more in the last few minutes. They're letting the ball go as directly as possible into the forward line, and this is a chance for them now. It's exactly on the halfway line, on the white spot nearly. If this one is taken and struck by Brian Quinlan in front of the goal. The goalkeeper, Alan Kerrigan, Shane Kerrigan does well to bat it out, and the defence coming away with that one. This is David O'Mahony from Castlemagner into the centre. Down it comes to Cian O'Mahony. Cian O'Mahony, nice bit of play here by Castlemagner. Running on, shortens the hurley, plays the ball in towards the full forward. Brian Barry has it in his hand. He's turning around, spots the man loose. On the wing is the centre forward, Sean Falvey. Sean Falvey raced with all his might and main. Couldn't keep that one in play, however. for Castlemagner, and that chance goes to Biggie. Good layoff there by Brian Barry. Maybe a bit too strong for Sean Falvey out over the sideline, and Rathpeacon cut this one. Long ball up along the sideline. There seemed to be a push in the back. There was a push in the back, and now there's a bit of action going on off the ball. The referee blowing his whistle, calling over the two players. Schlitter thrown back, having a word with the Castlemagner defender, and over comes the Rathpeacon man as well for a little bit of finger wagging. No card or anything about that, just telling them to behave themselves. The finger wagging worked on that occasion, and now it's Rathpeacon to put this one into the danger area again. It's a long ball. Is it accurate enough? The goalkeeper comes out and once again shows a great eye as he bats that one carefully out. Got it right behind it, kept his eye on it, and the danger. There were 2 points maybe that Rathpeacon could have put over the bar. They didn't. A bit of a scrum developing over on the far side, a bit of shoving and pushing and small bit of handbags. Referee right in there, and he's going to throw this ball in, and to be a clash ball. So there are 2 chances that Rathpeacon had that just dropped a little bit short. The goalkeeper under both of them, Shane Kerrigan, who did get injured in the first half, batted that one out, and eventually nothing came of it for Rathpeacon. If they had that back to 12-7, you never know what had happened. The hand pass again. The hand pass was illegal on that occasion, and to be a free out to Castlemagner. There's that little bit of a hiccup there, them last few frees given away. We've just gone over halfway in the second half, 14 minutes to the end for Castlemagner.
Come on, load. Come on,
Happy just to keep it getting out of their own half. That's Pat Gare getting it down. Rathpeacon again picks and drives this one into the full forward line. Georgie comes out. Georgie has it in his hand. He turns well. He's trying to make an angle for himself. Hand passes the ball up in the air, maybe to himself. He didn't get it either. 3 defenders prevail, and a quick ball out to this side of the field. Castlemagner with a bit of room here now on the far side. That's Sean Falvey driving a long one in towards Brian Barry. Brian Barry has it in his hand. He seems to be brought down. He gets it around. He shows a bit of football skills. Nobody there for it for Castlemagner, however, and back goes the centre half back. Cian Clifford this side of the field goes out over the sideline, and to be a sideline ball to Castlemagner. Number 13 with the ball in his hand is Jack Cott. He's played out the field all day for Castlemagner, has been very effective so far in this game. He's going to leave this one, and across comes his midfielder to take it. It's the Cian O'Sullivan who started taking the long range frees before they discovered Brian Barry's accuracy, and Cian will cut this one and cuts it well in towards the defence. Back they go. Rathpeacon turned this one again, but return it back out over the sideline, and it will be a sideline ball once again for Cian O'Sullivan and Rathpeacon. Just outside the 45-metre line. 7 points between the sides, 12 points to Castlemagner, 5 points to Rathpeacon, and we're gone 17, nearly 18 minutes of the second half. 12 minutes for Rathpeacon to retrieve this game, 12 minutes for Castlemagner to drive on, but this ball coming all on his own. Nobody at all there for Castlemagner as it came to Cian O'Mahony. He drives it back down towards the forwards, running in towards Brian Barry. Brian Barry has it up in his hand, has a look at the post himself, swings it across, seems to be going across the face of the goal. Yes, indeed it does. Goes out and wide from Brian Barry. Not as good for play as he is from the frees tonight, but quickly I watched him. At the minute he hit it, he quickly goes off to pick up a man from the puck out, and this one goes past centre field, past the Rathpeacon midfielders, a loose man for Castlemagner again, and a free shot in towards the goal. They'll be happy out to keep putting them in there and making things awkward for Rathpeacon. In front of the goal, half a chance here. Hold on, great save, Dennis Murphy. Is he up? He is indeed, and he got it away. Dennis Murphy certainly earning his corn for Rathpeacon on that occasion. There was another one a few minutes ago when I was off air, and this one comes down to Rathpeacon. Now, will that one rise them? It's their 15. Their 15 gets into their 22. Their 22 is Danny O'Callaghan. Danny O'Callaghan into space. The cornerback does well. He holds on to it. That's Cian O'Mahony. Cian O'Mahony gets it out as far as Cian O'Sullivan. And Cian O'Sullivan returns it down to the Rathpeacon half of the field. Rathpeacon man down injured as this one comes over towards the wing forward. Swings it across in front of the goal. The referee, however, sees that Richard O'Riordan from Rathpeacon is injured right on the 45-metre line, stops the play immediately, calling for medical attention. I didn't see anything untoward as he went for that ball a while ago, but he certainly seems to be in trouble on the 45-metre line. There are 3 medical men in there. There are 6 of them got in there now. See the ambulance man there, they're calling from the sideline. There's signalling going on. Certainly it will be a substitution as the referee takes water on down this side of the field, and the players on the other side of the field get a chance to take a break. Play resumes again now. Free out to Rathpeacon after that injury. Richard O'Regan is okay. He's up and about. This one switched over to the far side of the field. The Castlemagner man does well. Doesn't see the man loose. Takes it back to the head. Races on. It was number 5, Pat Gare. Pat Gare putting it in towards Brian Barry. Brian Barry gets to the ball before it reaches the in line. Trying to control it, however. Back as the full back there is Sean Ahern for Rathpeacon. Gets it out over the sideline on the far side of the field, and it will be a sideline cut to Castlemagner. We've gone 21-21, 21 minutes and 21 seconds. That's about 9 minutes plus to go for that injury to Richard O'Regan. Maybe 11 minutes of play left here in Park Erin. Castlemagner comfortably in charge, 12-5.
Did you love it?
This now is going to be cut in by Brian Barry across in front of the goal, batted out by the fullback. Well done there by Sean Ahern. And out come Rathpeacon again. Loose man in the centre of the field. Ball skids off his hurley. There was a chance for a second there. Down and come towards Jerry Sullivan. Jerry Sullivan driving it in. Here come Rathpeacon on the attack now into Georgie. Can he get a stick to it? The goal is. Goalie comes out, well done there. Shane Kerrigan, he gets it out, and a great ball out to Cian O'Sullivan. And Cian O'Sullivan driving it down to this side of the field. Rathpeacon then has a look around, make sure that there's nobody going to tackle him. Gets it, and this is Jack Hott. Jack Hott eventually knocked down out over the sideline. Paul O'Neill does well for Rathpeacon, but the ball goes out over the sideline. It will be a sideline cut for Castlemagner, and they'll be happy enough to play out the time. They're leading, as I say, 7 points is plenty to be leading as their captain comes over, Sean Falvey, to take this one for Castlemagner. Cuts it low into the centre, not the best one he ever took in his life. Rathpeacon and has a look, make sure he's not going to be hooked, and it's a great clearance by Paul O'Neill into Georgie. Georgie trying to get it, has a chance of a goal, blocked again by Kerrigan, back to Georgie, does a little shuffle, up and goal! Great skill by George. Shane Kerrigan did well the first time. Out came the rebound to George, flicked it up in the air, and then was able to direct it into the back of the net. So 12-8 now. Only 4 points between the sides. Rathpeacon back in business. 7 minutes of play left. They were trailing by 8 points at one stage. It's down to 4 now. The crowd getting behind them here in Park Erin. The atmosphere ratcheting up as down it comes. Castlemagner beaten them on that occasion. Out comes Paul O'Neill, who set up that goal. He gets the ball over across towards Alan Morris, towards Jerry Sullivan. Jerry Sullivan gets it out there. It surely is a free in. It is indeed a free in to Rathpeacon. Rathpeacon with a chance to bring it down to a bare goal now. And it is in. Aidan O'Brien to take this one, I would imagine. Out he comes. They have been outplayed for long periods of this game, but they're certainly back in business now, thanks to the Georgie goal. 4 points between the sides. I make it 24 minutes and 10 seconds gone as this one is taken by Aidan O'Brien. It's accurate enough, and we're down to 3. 1, 6 is 9. 9 points for Rathpeacon. Not 12 for Castlemagner, who have been in charge and the dominant force through all this match. Now it's squeaky bum time for Castlemagner. Quick puck out to this side of the field. Their captain, he's led by example all night, is Sean Falvey. Off he goes, green helmet, 2 Rathpeacon men after him. One of them is Jerry Sullivan, and Falvey very near the sideline, manages to keep it in, gets it to Brian Barry. Brian Barry off his hand, out over the sideline, and the sideline cut for Rathpeacon. The Castlemagner man is on the ground. The umpire going over to checking him. The ambulance man running down. I don't think there's anything very serious. Certainly, they'll be hoping to play down the clock here a bit now. Castlemagner, let the game cool down, take the excitement out of it, and let Rathpeacon wait on this occasion as they play a bit of the clock if he's not too badly injured. The referee is in there, seems to be happy enough. He's walking away. Mentors are in there. Here come 3 Castlemagner mentors onto the scene now. The referees say, come on, take the sideline cut. Attend to him. He's out over the sideline. And Rathpeacon now to take the cut and to get play moving again. They trail by 3, about 6 left. They're certainly back in this game if they can get the ball up into the full forward line. And caught in there, the Rathpeacon man goes for possession. It was centre half forward, Aidan O'Brien goes off his foot in the end, however, out over the end line. Still 3 points between the sides. Still Castlemagner attack, and Cian O'Sullivan will take this one for the boys in black and amber. Well cut in towards the goal. Rathpeacon man comes across first. Down it comes to Brian Barry. He has a look at the post. He hits it high. He hits it accurately. If he can do it from fleas, he's after showing he can do it from play too. Having a word with somebody around him there from Rathpeacon. Puck out taken quickly. Boys in blue trying to move this one. Down it comes. The forward gets it. The man with number 8 in his back is Brendan Ahern. Brendan Ahern trying to hold on to it. It's like a hot potato. Fingers getting cold now. The chill of the evening is here. Referee right in on the spot. He's going to throw this ball in. And Mr. Sheehy from Newtown Chandram is ready to keep the play going as we approach the last few minutes of this game. 3.5 left on the clock. Castlemagner moving forward. Castlemagner fouled. However, I think there's the man with the red helmet who is Pat Clare was going forward on that occasion. He was eventually chopped down upon, and it will be a chance for, I have no doubt, Brian Barry to come out and put this one over the bar and certainly just settle the nerves for Castlemagner a little bit. They're lead by 4 now. Rathpeacon did have it down to 3. This is a chance to take it up to 5 again. He has been striking brilliantly from place balls all evening. The Rathpeacon supporters in front of me are hoping it's going wide. He hasn't missed any today. He's not going to miss that one either. Over the bar, 5 points between the sides. What's happening now? The referee is writing the puck out is taken. He said, get back again, lads. I wasn't ready. I had to record the score. Give me a chance. And Dennis Murphy will take the puck out. Dennis driving this one down the centre. On Mo Dearag. Touchdown by the Rathpeacon man into the hand of the midfielder. He's driving this one long, not long enough, however, doesn't get beyond David O'Mahony, who returns it to Brian Barry area in front of the Rathpeacon goal. Down it comes, it's Conor Murphy. Conor Murphy getting this one in towards the end line, over the end line, and to be a puck out again to Dennis Murphy. Dennis Murphy ready to go. Referee says hold on. The umpire or the linesman on the far side of the field coming in. I imagine this to tell him or to chat with him about how much time is left. Did he see something I didn't see? Ready to go anyway. So Michael Sheehy is all set to call on Dennis Murphy with the puck out, and Dennis pucks it out into the centre of the field. Up they go. Castlemagner man dives in, and it's the Rathpeacon man who is Brendan Ahern, takes the frontal charge, gets the free. Yeah, so it's 2 minutes extra time. At this stage, which would mean there's 3 on the clock. The spot is being shown to Aidan O'Brien. Will he take the point and hope the goal will come, or is he going to put this in around the house? We'll see now. He's going for the point, I think. He gets under it well. It's back down now to 1-7, 10, 10-14. Famous year in Irish history. Battle of Clontarf. 10 for Rathpeacon, 14 for Castlemagner, as we have about 3 minutes of play left. Rathpeacon will be hoping to get the ball down to that side of the field. Castlemagner with the quick puck out, get the ball away, taken from them, however. The hand pass inside, back goes the defender, coming across, has this one tightly picked up. That was Dennis Mead for Castlemagner. Ball got to ground, stalemate out there, touched out slightly, hoofed out another little bit, scooped out as far as Pat Clare, and Pat Clare driving it out into the centre forward position. Rathpeacon picking it up. The hand pass didn't work, and a big crunch, but here comes Rathpeacon again. This is a powerful run. Has a look, hitting it over his shoulder is the right half back, Paul O'Neill, in front of the goal, backs and forwards there. Still Castlemagner in possession, getting it out a few inches. Ball going to ground. Rathpeacon man with the ball on his hurley. Comes around. It's it in towards the goal. It's a dangerous one. Batted out by the fullback as far as the centre back, David O'Mahony. And David O'Mahony effects a brilliant clearance, but only as far as Brendan Hallisey for Rathpeacon. He's found this free will be going in towards the Castlemagner goal. Out comes Aidan O'Brien to take this one. The pace certainly hotted up in the last quarter, particularly since that George O'Callaghan goal has opened things up. We've got 4 points between the sides. The clock says we're on 30 minutes and a half, so a minute and a half left. This one is dropping in towards the goal. Up they go, batted down. Out it's coming, but it's only as well as the Rathpeacon man. The Rathpeacon man, as he tried to lift, the block came in. The referee said, that's a chop. So a chance now for Rathpeacon. With about a minute to go, they're 4 behind. I think they have to go low. You see George O'Callaghan going over, getting involved in the discussion. What'll we do? High or low? And it's Aidan standing over it with the centre half forward, Aidan O'Brien, number 11 on his back. He'll have to go low, guys. Referee making sure people are outside the 21. This one will have to be low. The referee being advised there by George O'Callaghan. This one is struck low into the crowded goal mouth. Eventually goes off a defender. Is it a 65? It is indeed. And out races Brian Quinlan to take it because he knows he's got to put this one in front of the house, get a goal, and then from the puck out, snap it up and put it over the bar again. Tall order maybe for Rathpeacon. 1-7 for them on the scoreboard. 14 points for Castlemagner. This one was all set to go, but it's going to be taken again. Time being wasted, seconds being counted down. The referee going over, is he calling players out? Is he going towards the notebook? No, he's getting ready for Brian Quinlan to retake this free. Tense moments now for Castlemagner as this one drops in front of the goal. A chance here. Oh, half a chance there for Cian Rafferty or Cian Tifford. As that ball came down, he pulled on it, didn't connect, and it goes out to the left of Shane Kerrigan's posts. We have gone over the 2 minutes of play. The referee signalling, come on, Shane. We're going to go on another bit. This one is poked out into the half-back line. Castlemagner man under it. Rathpeacon man in possession, however, blocked out the first time, comes on the second time. A bit of a solo run, trying to get it out into the centre. Pulled down there by Paul O'Neill. Ball goes to ground, down it comes. Rathpeacon out play with renewed heart and vigour. And pass back, a bit too smart, a bit too clever, a bit too short. And here goes the man racing like a hare through the Rathpeacon defence. Is Jack Cott in and swings in front of the goal. The defender comes across. Is there a chance of a goal here? No. The defence holding firm. Out it comes. Running over there is Tony Fury. Tony Fury getting it out towards the sideline on the far side. 2 Rathpeacon men over there. One of them drives the ball 70 yards up in towards the forward line. Richard must win this one. Can he? He can. 3 Castlemagner men there. The referee stops in the middle of the field. I knew he was going to do it. He has blown the final whistle. So the county Junior B hurling champions of Cork for 2012 is Castlemagner. 14 points for them, 1-7 for a gallant Rathpeacon. Castlemagner celebrate joy untold and unbounded in the centre of the field. All the Rathpeacon boys can do is stand and sit and squat and watch. It's a great game of hurling here, great sportsmanship from both sides, full of endeavour. We had a fantastic last 15 minutes after the Rathpeacon goal when it seemed that Castlemagner had taken control, but then we came down to 3. Great credit due to Rathpeacon for battling and making such a final quarter of an hour so exciting. But the joys and the spoils and the cup will be going to Castlemagner tonight. 14 county final points for them, enough to beat a gallant Rathpeacon who had 1-7 on the scoreboard. It's the boys in black and amber who celebrate. The Blues will have the Blues. Rathpeacon defeated, Castlemagner victorious, county champions, Junior B hurling 2000.